Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So we're up and running. He's picked his way through. Foden. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And they can counter here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can read.
Big chance! It's a loose ball. In he goes again. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Gatska Mendieta has twice been voted best midfielder in Europe, Jim.
Well, he likes to take command of everything from...
Foden! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, just skips past his man. Has a go! It's in! The breakthrough strike! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gatska Mendieta. And here's Maradona. No, he's not getting past him there. And here's Neymar. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Keeper's ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not... Real chance! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the job.
And the finish! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Irwin, and it's Maradona. And here's Saka. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's found support out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He is through here. Maradona. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Irwin gets into some space. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Hakimi. That's a sharp pass. Messi might just make this. Saka. Saka charging forward, the ball at his feet. Saka! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Foden. Can he finish? It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So all square, and Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Neymar. Cruyff. So what can they make of this? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pulisic. Foden. He's been picked out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And here's Foden. And that is a little undercooked.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Foden! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Foden actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the first half is done. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution.
And so we're off again. Palmer. Mbappe. India do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Maradona. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pulisic. Now that's well seen too. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mendieta gets across to intercept that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Mendieta! And the kick, and it's in! Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. And it's Maradona. Very nicely done. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Maradona! Oh, brilliant, just brilliant! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, right place, right time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other.
The
Gets his pass away, and here's the chance to counter. He's got away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
This is promising. And they're back on the ball again. Now the chance! It's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mendieta, Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Palmer, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pulisic. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitution in progress.
India with the corner, there first. Deftly away. India will have one further opportunity to make a... Nunez! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Messi! Hakimi. And here's Sané. Big header! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening. Shot a goal! He scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played...
Nunez! Corner number 2 then. Baresi gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Tries a shot! Musiala. Iniesta. Palmer. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good-looking ball.
There they go, hunting again.
Casemiro. India do have a chance to counter here. Nunez! And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Well, this looks promising. Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hakimi.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free. Musiala. Maradona. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. There won't be another chance after this one. Palmer. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Van Dijk has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Hernandez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Header! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. India can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Volunteers for each block.
So, Jim, how do you
Please
reflect
report
on
to the
what
staff
we've
room
seen?
immediately.
India desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Back into the middle. And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Ball has bounced loose now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Perez, Platini, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's not going to reach. Rodri gets it clear. That looks a cracking ball. Bernardo Silva. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Salah. He's played him through. That's been cut out, well played.
It's always nice to see the silky smooth skills of Robert Pires.
A really exceptional talent, and he could play alongside anyone.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. And I think when it comes to his position, I'm going to say probably space is it, because he finds it with such graceful movement, and his invention does the rest.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bernardo Silva. He's got full. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Perez. Out of play for a throw. Platini. Mohamed Salah. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's found a way through. And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's managed to get free. Davids cuts out the pass.
Pulisic, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nunez! Oh, what a mistake! Oh, what a climb! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and again! Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Played back in. That's really well cleared. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rodri attempts a clearance. Mohamed Salah. That is lovely. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Fiddles it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Punched away. Paris Saint-Germain are looking... He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hakimi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Perez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Haaland. And that has left him in a heap.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cafu calmly anticipates. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a mighty effort! And it's a goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That's it! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which, for me, deserved that equaliser.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never...
And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's gone for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Palmer in with the challenge. And he was quick to react. Darwin. Platini.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Upamecano can get it clear. Darwin. That is a great pick out. Palmer. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Davids. That has not gone well. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bastoni. That's a good run down the left. And it's Salah. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but...
Oh, they could be caught out here! And Bernardo Silva! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bernardo Silva is offering a wry smile there.
Hits one! There's the hit! Brilliantly cut out. India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Messi, played back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Gently done. Perez in acres of space out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Mohamed Salah. Darwin does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. De Ligt does really well to win the ball there.
this is what good chemistry is all about.
Upamecano gets good distance on it and claimed it back swiftly. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's gone direct here. Now that's well seen too. Platini. Chance to finish.
Changement.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20.
So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He rises! And again! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
And that's gone loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Van der Vaart. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And he's there to retrieve it. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Cafu charging forward, the ball at his feet. Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Maradona. Hernandez. Van der Vaart. Oh, important interception. Danger averted for now.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Quality ball. Davids cuts it out. Foden. Messi. Davids. He's having a hit! He's done very well to get to that. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Darwin claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an Kane! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Bruyne, and it's Neymar. And here's Del Piero.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's intervened well there. Neymar. Kane. Foden. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Olise. India leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Neymar. Chance for the header! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. The ball has bounced loose now. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Del Piero. Bellingham. Shot from De Bruyne! And a terrific save from the keeper.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared without hesitation. India are looking to go forward now. And there's green grass ahead of him. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Spread neatly.
Well, that has caused disappointment.
Oh, what a climb! Picked out, he's got the shot away! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's through here. Kane given the lift of his goal. Foden. Pulisic in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Half an hour played now. Neymar turns and goes back. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. He's gone for goal. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. De Bruyne did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bernardo Silva chasing after it. Now it's Kane. And here's Foden. Goes looking wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Out of play for a throw. And he was quick to react. Kane. Bernardo Silva. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Elise. Bellingham. Bastoni cuts it out. Fofana. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Fabinho. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Messi. And here's Foden. He's shifting through the gears here. And there's the end of the first half. India head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep...
Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Neymar has created one goal already. And it's Neymar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernandez. Pulisic. Pulisic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. There's the hit! He scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, good ball. And De Bruyne! Oh, surely that deserved better.
De Bruyne has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Kane. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's
La asistencia
Pedri.
de este partido asciende a 98.004
Salah.
espectadores.
India perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bastoni. Hernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Neymar controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Bernardo Silva, Kane.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
No, that's been intercepted. Hernandez just eases him off the ball. It'll be a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores.
Hernandez, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now he's off and running. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Upamecano. Mbappe might just make this. And here's Kane. Oh, what a ball! Palmer. And here's Kane. Taken back. Oh, tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Messi! So close to drawing level.
Messi was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, no joy this time.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Back into the middle. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedri. And it's skewed away. And they've got rid.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Crosses it into the area. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's Salah! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Conte proves too strong. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Works it forward. Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. Mohamed Salah. Salah plays it in. Oh, shooting chance! And that may well be that. That is that. India pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Now it's Messi. Nunez. And here's great chance! Oh, this looks sharp. Chance here to counter. Now it's Neymar. Irwin looking to hit the byline here. Hernandez getting this one clear. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defence...
Oh, what has happened here? And that was very necessary. Bernardo Silva, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foden. Sané is wide and looking to get onto this. Chance for the header! Neymar can get it clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
Out Solot. Still goalless. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Nunez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Neymar. Modric, over to the left.
Oh, that was one big no.
Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted. Traoré. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Ball's gone out of play. White looking to get on the end. Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Modric. Now it's Solot. White. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Bastoni. Hernandez. Traoré gets across to intercept that. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Modric.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Irwin kept his eye on it, and he's there. White.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Upamecano with the clearance. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bernardo. Bernardo Silva! Now that is commitment to the cause. Tchouaméni gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Darwin, Surlot. Good spot, he's seen the run. Griezmann is in a really good position out wide. Rodri. India finding their passes.
Added time.
Darwin. Now it's Neymar.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambition.
Big header! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Tchouaméni going full steam ahead down the left flank. He has found the way through. Oh, smashing header! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 48 minutes is number 20, Alex Savic. Alex Savic. Alex Savic.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Modric.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Surlot. India do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well,
In with a header! No, not the best of headers.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Bastoni. Hernandez.
Substitutions taking place.
Bastoni. And here's Sané. Oh, he's onto this. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's in on goal! India still behind, thanks to that solitary strike.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Solot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Modric. And he's managed to get... Up he goes! It's Ronlu, and it's come back out to him. Has another go! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Kane. Palmer. Your impression so far, Jim?
India are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change. India are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Palmer! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Adams getting this one clear. Now it's Neymar. And it's Modric. Solot looking understandably energised after his goal. India still have the cards to affect this game. Now the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Bastoni. Hernandez. Palmer. Here's Kane. Bernardo Silva. Chance! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
He gets big! No mistake! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Neatly clipped into space.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That has not gone well. Fofana. And he's picked out the run. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's gone backwards.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he can clear it away. Pulisic providing an outlet on that flank. Palmer. Now it's Kane. And the shot! Cleared away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's going to go a long way. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
India have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Great work on the overlap.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, what a climb! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's managed to get rid. Alexander-Arnold. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bernardo Silva. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome
Hello,
to everybody who has
welcome
joined
to
us for this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And that gets things running. Now it's Darwin, Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. And here's Messi. Nunez! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Oh, that's well spotted. Palmer.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward and...
Bernardo Silva! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nunez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Palmer. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the shot. They've scored. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
India clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Belletti. No, that's been intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's a key interception. Palmer. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kimmich. Threads one in. Palmer. Oh, that is a nice touch. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. India are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. India have the chance to go the other way. That's a lovely, neat pass. India are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Nunez. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Fofana. Decent hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, easy pickings there. Palmer. And it's Belletti.
That's good play from him.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nunez! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fofana. Hernandez
has been indicated.
Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Sané. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Bastoni. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
India sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Van Dijk. That's a little off target. Messi. And he's managed to get free. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Nunez. Punch and a goal! Pedri. Barcola. That'll be a throw. Aimed beyond the defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Neuer will lay claim to that. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And he cuts out the supply. India, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Fofana. It's Kimmich. That pass has been well intercepted.
Whatever happens,
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Bernardo Silva was only too happy to help out in defence.
he's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Darwin. So we've reached the hour mark. Bernardo Silva. India still have the cards to affect this game. Palmer. Hernandez. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. And it's Sané. Now it's Darwin. Nunez! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So, third corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is...
Climbs up big! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's going to be another corner, I think. So, their fourth corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Fofana. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Shin. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Number 9.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Coming on the
Yeah,
field
it would seem a
is
little too far out.
number 14,
This will probably be a big far post.
Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Belletti. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He won't be happy with that one. Into the last quarter of an hour. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Fofana. Upamecano. And Hakimi. Messi. Fofana. Oh, this looks sharp. Hernandez. Foden has it in a wide position.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Barcola. And that's definitely not his best. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hernandez. Fofana. It's Pedri. Barcola! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Barcola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Has a look and plays it forward. Short changes him with that pass. Gets his pass away, and he's picked out the run. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Lacking in accuracy. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Couldn't squeeze it through. Belletti. It'll be a throw-in. Araujo. And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all